support of our schools, our programs, and our student athletes. Please remember it's the responsibility of all in attendance to respect the opposing fans, the officials, the coaches, and the athletes. Please do not behave in a manner that will draw our attention away from the court. Again, your support is truly appreciated. Best of luck to both teams. Let's hope for a well-played and injury-free game. And now for the visiting Yachtsman starting lineup. At guard, junior number 2, Nico Petrie. At guard, sophomore number 13, Brady Coyne. At guard, senior number 14, Michael Simons. At forward, senior number 25, Macklin Williams. And at center, junior number 30, Ethan McKee. The Yachtsmen are coached by David Halligan, Jamie Hilton, Sam Warren, and Eddie Flaherty. And now for your Leavitt Hornets. At guard, sophomore number 20, Pat Searoys. At forward, senior number 2, Cole Warren. At guard, senior number 12, Keegan Melanson. At guard, junior number 1, Josiah Lernan. And at guard, junior number 5, Wyatt Hathaway. The Hornets are coached by Michael Hathaway, Dave Colburn, Ben Redstone, and Wes Searoys. Officials for tonight's contest are Ken Brilliant, Mark Perry, and Brian Treadwell. Athletic training services tonight are provided by St. Mary's Sports Medicine and Nancy Corner. This time, would you all please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Player, very smooth, great kid. Older brother, I think, played college ball. I want to say Bowdoin, if anybody's watching and knows different.
What's the name?
Simmons is his last name.
Michael Simmons.
Michael Simmons. That is exactly who that is. Number
but it's
14.
Not Simmons.
No, it's
MMO. It's that D that you need to hit.
It's got the tricky D in there.
Simmons.
Simmons.
Did we introduce Hannah, by the way?
We did.
Hannah Milken.
I don't know if we did.
Hannah, how you doing?
Good.
Now, Hannah, you've been helping out with Buzz Media all year. Are you ready for this game?
Yes.
Can you make a prediction before the tip? Who wins?
I feel like it's going to be us, but it's going to be really close.
All right.
I like it.
Prediction.
I like it.
You didn't really get it in before the tip, but I'll allow it.
We'll allow it this time around. So Hannah, I mean, are you going? You think probably what ESPN analyst? Is that where you're leaning forward? You know, leaning toward in your career. I think that'd be a great gig. I'll write some letters. You know, I know some people. Dan Patrick, little alley-oop pass. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Hornets yet to break on to the score. Simmons got a bandaged left wrist. I don't know if that's a normal thing or a recent injury. A righty shooter, and I tell you what. You know what? In all my guess. 12-8. So what was a quick 7-point lead is down to 4 now.
And
looks like
nice play by Josiah there, tipped the rebound.
Yeah, Josiah's turned himself into a pretty smart player. Wyatt was trying to sneak it into a cutting Josiah, get tipped around by Falmouth, and Simmons again leading the charge here. Trying to force it down to the corner, out top to Josiah. Josiah kicks it over to Keegan Melanson. Melanson to C. Royce. Out top to Cole. Cole's going to try a three, and he misses it. Evidently, I'm a 41-year-old going through puberty. I apologize for that voice crack. Happens to the best of us. I don't know if it ever happened to Bob Uecker, my favorite all-time announcer. And Wyatt Hathaway slices to the hoop.
Oh, Cole almost fouled it up. And I have no idea how to respond to your Bob Uecker comment.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen Major League?
Oh, I know who Bob Uecker is, but I have no
sorry.
idea about whether or not his voice would crack.
You know what? I don't think it would. He's just a pro's pro. Wyatt is now, I believe, 28 points away from the 1,000-point club here at Leavitt. I think, Mr. Davis and Hannah, I think what I'll have to say here, of the 1,000-point club people that we have from this school, we have some great ones. You have the Newton girl. We have both of the Anderson girls. We have Jordan Hersom with 1,000-point scoring. But the most impressive thing about Jordan Hersom,
1,000 rebounds.
1,000 rebounds, which to me shows what kind of a player that kid was. Very. Simmons up with a 3 off the front rim. Number 20, he's going to kick it back out to the guard. He's going to slash in, and they get a quality shot off. That was a pretty good possession there to end the quarter. Brady Douglas and number five, Sean Dilworth came in. So we're only getting crowd noise. Maybe if I go up in the crowd, they'll hear us. Hannah, what do you think? We'll go up in the crowd? if we just stand in the crowd and scream at people, maybe they'll hear us better. Just very quiet. Just very quiet. Are we in the right, you know what? You know 10 times more than I do about this whole situation, so, maybe we'll have to video from the cell phone. Oh, Bonavie, we just got one just now, said good now.
Good now?
Yeah. Thanks, Coach Bond.
Well, very quiet. Maybe I can just crank that up.
If we can crank her up a little bit here, Mr. Davis.
How about now?
All right.
Is that louder?
Keep giving us updates. Unfortunately, if you did have good audio before, you're probably going to hear my voice louder, which
Right.
could cause some viewers to click off, Mr. Davis. Here we go, C-Roy's over to Josiah, back to C-Roy's. Try to set something up here. Coach Hath yelling from the sideline to get something set up. Wyatt's got the ball, gonna turn around, give it to Josiah in the corner. Josiah looking around, finds Cole. Cole's gonna fake a jump shot.
Cole's looking to be aggressive tonight.
Yeah, I think he is. Cole had some frustration last game when they played EL where he got in foul trouble really, really quickly. And it was a tough situation. He was guarding John Shea from EL. And if anybody knows who John Shea from EL is, I would say, Mr. Davis, he's 11 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
And he's probably about 400.
Get in there.
Take a peek. Oh, Mr. Bonavie just said we lost the audio. Whether that's the angel of death or
you know, some sort of angel.
An angel of some sort. Angel soft toilet paper, I don't know. Josiah skies up, gets the rebound, passes to C-Roy's, goes off of C-Roy's hands out of bounds. So an unfortunate.
Quick check-in. So is this the camera where the audio works okay?
We're going to check in now. If you can hear.
You can tell us, Lauren, I see you in the chat here. I'm watching your comments.
Ooh, nice little shot there by.
If it is, we will just stay with this camera all the time.
By Ethan McKee.
Until.
He said, Bonavie just said yes, that camera's the one
that
that's
camera
working.
works. So until we can figure out why the audio doesn't work in the other one.
We get a three here from C-Roy's, and he's going to be short. Rebound by Simmons. I would be interested to see Simmons' stats here for this first quarter. I feel like we need for this first half.
I think we are going to have to, at halftime, get some official stats from the stat people on the other side.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to start taking.
Yeah, until then we could just make up some stats.
I think that was Cole Morin's 400th rebound of the game.
Yeah, I think somewhere along those lines.
It's a new record. Call ESPN. Ben Seroy is looking for a call from Hathaway. Gets one. He's going to move it around here a little bit. Josiah Lerner catches it close to out of bounds here. I'll tell you what, Falmouth, for what they're doing offensively, defensively, very, very good.
Oh,
Cole
also
Morin.
very good is Cole Morin.
Great little up and under there.
Meanwhile, Jamie Gentura, if you happen to be listening to this game and you can tell us why the audio doesn't work on our main camera, feel free to tell me what to do about it.
Morin with another rebound in this first half. 4 minutes left to go. 25-21. Falmouth Yachtsman up. Long three, but Cole Morin with another rebound and a putback. Guys, I'll tell you right now, Cole Morin is a man amongst boys playing out here tonight.
Yeah, and you could just tell, too, it not just his rebounds and his points, but he, like I said, he looks really aggressive right from the get-go.
Yeah, Cole's got some aggressive streak in him, and we love to see it.
This is quality basketball. If you're watching this in the stream, I would recommend get down here and watch the game because it's better live. But if not, you should tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Maybe,
we would love
your
to have
cousin down in Virginia.
We would love to have. Guys, I'll tell you right now, we get 25 people watching.
Yeah. Oh, we could go much more.
You
Our
know,
record is 80.
Yeah.
Oh.
For a basketball game.
I think I commented that game. Was it the Lewiston one?
Well, I think we found
The football game?
yeah.
Yes,
Lewiston.
I think
Yes.
that was our all-time record. For basketball last year against Maranacook, we had like 80 people
really.
at once.
I feel like it's Hannah then.
Yeah, Hannah does have
I think Hannah's the pull, right?
bringing in the big audio.
Oh my God,
big crowds.
We've got 27 people watching now.
Yes,
I'm starting to
luckily-
get a little nervous.
It's easy to get obsessed with the how many people are watching. I've
Luckily, I
fallen
could
into
make
that
it
trap.
today.
What's that?
So luckily I could make it today.
I know. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah, my practice actually got canceled.
Oh,
so.
see, if Mr. Davis, if it was just us two yahoos yapping here, nobody would be listening.
Right.
Everybody.
It would be like we were on that center camera all the time.
The foul on Cole. Kathy Townsend being spread out everywhere. She's going out over the intranet waves. All right, so we're going to have Ethan McKay here at the line after a foul on Morin. Morin's got 3 fouls here. And McKee is going to be well short. He's played pretty well. I'm sorry, guys. I said McKee was a senior. He's actually a junior. So
Even better.
David Halligan, guys. David Halligan. Oh, no. What happened here? Oh, blue. We're over the line. It's going to be a violation. It's going to go white ball.
You've got to stay behind that line on the free throw.
It's kind of a rule, I think.
It is.
Yeah. When I played.
And it's one of the stickler rules.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are like kind of rules.
It's not one of the gray area rules. They're kind of black and white there, So, yeah, David Hannigan. I'm sorry, guys. David Halligan Jr., the head coach. 1,000 wins between soccer and basketball.
That is impressive. Now, it's going to take you a long time to get 1,000 wins in football. You'd have to coach for
Yeah, I mean, the thing with
a century?
Yeah, the thing with soccer and basketball, much more. I'm having a hard time speaking.
Yeah.
More opportunities for wins and losses, I guess I would say. Is it a 16-game season or an 18-game season?
Only 14 in soccer.
14 in soccer.
Many of those seasons, I'd say they won 14 games, plus playoffs.
Right. The great athletic programs at Falmouth. Great school.
I wonder how many soccer championships he has.
Yeah.
I would say many. Falmouth, Yarmouth, dominant soccer programs.
What's funny is, I shouldn't say funny, but impressive is that one year, not so long ago, Yarmouth High School, for a Class C school, smaller school, right? I'm sorry, in football, Class C.
Mm-hmm.
They won the state championship in football and the state championship in boys soccer in the same season.
That is impressive. Although the only more impressive than that was Dirigo did that.
It's amazing to me how small schools like that.
Can't even imagine how Dirigo. I mean, football and soccer both require a lot of players. It's not, basketball, you could get by with 7 or 8 guys if you really had to.
That for folks listening, like out of New York City and everything, schools around here are much smaller. I know we have a lot of New York City listeners.
Right.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
We did go up watching.
Right. So, schools here, I mean, Dirigo, what? 300, 400 students? And same with Yarmouth.
If we have the Poolins listening, they could probably give us some more
info on that.
Specific numbers.
Yes.
I think Mike Poolin may have been the principal when they
did that. Oh, nice pass. And Coburn's going to go up with a little bit of a baby hook.
Nice.
And the freshman comes up with a couple points here while he's giving the senior Cole Morin a blow. So good job for the freshman. We got 2 freshmen on the floor right now. We have Sawyer Hathaway, younger brother of Wyatt and younger son of Coach Michael. And we have Brett Coburn. Oh.
Smart play there by...
Yeah, that's a good play. I'm going to tell you, the frustration there in that is it's a good call. It's how the game is called. But the contact is actually initiated by the offensive player. And that's the frustrating thing that Wyatt and Coach Hathaway are kind of discussing right now.
Yeah.
And he's going to finish the three-point play.
That's the old school three-pointer. For you kids at home.
That's right, for you kids.
That's how they used to have to do threes.
For you guys scoring at home.
Didn't have this fancy line back there.
Josiah over here to Keegan. Keegan's going to go. And Sawyer Hathaway is going to let her rip. The ball was almost halfway down. That was a deep 3, but I tell you, if you've watched Sawyer Hathaway play up and along, that's his spot. He likes that 3 that's about a step back from the three-point line. I coached him in middle school ball, and he was shooting in 7th grade. I'm telling you, for fairly high percentage. Falmouth again taking time, trying to get their last shot. Nico out front here, going to give it up to Coyne. They're going to settle in here, no count here. And now they're getting a count. 3, there you go, he's going to make a move to the hoop, stop the count.
20
and
seconds to
we
go.
got a quick little double team on Simmons. Simmons going to take it out. They're going to probably get this down to about 7 seconds, I would think, before they do anything. Well, maybe not.
Oh.
They got a quick one. They got a quick one. Good possession.
Last 3 seconds here.
He's going to try to get one up before halftime. And the southpaw flings it up.
And Falmouth really kind of extended that lead near the end.
That, I tell you, they get quality possessions at the end of the quarters.
Yeah, they really, it was close for most of the time, but now they pushed it all the way up to 34-25, 9-point game.
All right, listen, we are going to film these cheerleaders, but as they're setting up, gang, I'm going to go over and try to steal some stats.
Yes, you go try to steal some stats.
I'll be right back.
Can you tell Rufino on the way that his camera's the only one that's working, so he has to make sure he captures this?
I think so. I'll do that.
And we may attempt to fix the audio again, but honestly, Hannah, I have no idea how to fix it.
I don't know.
But we have the excitement of, it actually looks like there's an earthquake occurring as these cheerleaders are dropping those mats.
Oh, he's setting up the stand for
He is getting a new position. And now we have a great shot of the floor. But don't worry, we will have the camera on. Now, are you guys excited to watch the cheerleader halftime show?
I'm nervous because they've been struggling with one of their stunts.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I'm kind of nervous because Abby Connolly is actually in that stunt.
So you don't want her to get dropped, is what you're saying?
No, I really don't.
Now, did you know that our cheerleaders have been, as far as I know, they've just had the one competition where they dropped a dominant performance and won?
Yeah, they did. I heard about that.
Elliot, excited? Now, I don't know if you know Elliot, but we had technical problems, as happens here. So the camera that you were running was, for a long time, not really working. Well, the camera's working, but the audio's not working. So
what did I do?
It's not you. It's clearly me. So we're going with the Rufino side camera, and he's getting a good angle for these cheerleaders.
What, is it working now?
The only audio works from Rufino's camera right now until we fix it. Cheerleaders, my cheerleading commentary is mostly like they did a good flippy thing.
Stunt and like. Hook.
Right. Well, just there was a flippy thing. I don't know if you saw
Yeah,
that.
tumble.
But like, how do you be announcers for gymnastics? Do you like
Or-
be golf announcers or what?
Well, I think if you knew a lot about it,
Yeah.
then you would know the right words to say. Right now, they seem to be in a huddle, getting ready, maybe a pump-up speech.
Yeah, they normally do a pump-up speech.
Looks like Chloe maybe was shaking her hand. Now they're all heading out there and getting ready to do some flippy things and tumbling and actually. Hey, Mark is standing in front of blocking us from seeing the cheerleaders. That's the only camera that works, Mark, so get out of the way.
Pretty sure they're going into their first stunt.
You stepped away, so I took your mic.
You got a little pause here, maybe waiting for some music.
Yeah, I think they're having some music issues.
This might be the time we need Gray to just.
Oh, there you go.
And there it is. Whoa, that's some serious air that we just saw. And they're all doing flippy things. Now I assume what we're looking for is obviously
there's a
clearly.
stunt.
Oh, there's a stunt. Now is this stunt just any sort of a stunt? Like a stunt, like you get in the movies, a stunt?
Yeah.
Like they crash through like a window, or would that be a stunt?
Oh, there's Abby on the way down.
Kenna Boris was flying pretty high there. Is that a flyer? I believe that's the name for that. Right? I think
so.
that's a real technical term. Elliot,
I
you
wonder
gonna back me
if
up on this?
Sure.
I think the flyers,
Yeah.
and then I guess the launchers are the other people.
This seems like the tumbling section of the cheer.
I wonder if they get headaches really easily.
That was a lot of tumbling. Whoa, very impressive.
I know that that's been a hard stunt for them to hit.
The- The one where Kara goes in the middle and sort of like flick the other two off to the side there. I'm full of the correct cheerleading technical terms. Serious athleticism on display.
Oh yeah.
Elliot, could you do any of that?
Probably not.
Hannah,
What?
could you do that?
No. I almost did cheering when I was younger.
And?
Very glad I did not. I know that they've been working really hard all week to change their cheer and make it harder.
Adjusting.
Yes, and they did really good with it today.
All right. We are actually going to get a cheerleader. Well, actually, I guess we have to wait till they finish setting up. And then, out of here. And might even,
I'm gonna have a little ad once we get the camera working.
actually, you two need to talk about this for a minute while I attempt to fix the audio.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I think we're just waiting for the cheerleaders
Yeah.
to clean up.
I wonder what's the hardest part of theirs? I bet they get headaches really easily. I feel like you would do that.
Yeah, I would not be able to do some of the flips that they do.
The audio mixer thing up.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we're working to fix the audio right now.
It looks like it's the same. HDMI in is the headsets, correct?
Anyone in the chat want to help us?
Line in is?
Well, if we talk about the game, Elliot, we're only down by a couple points now. We caught back up a lot.
Yep. We only got one more half. Hopefully we can make up some points.
Yeah. Yeah. But it looks like they're just waiting for all the mats to be off the floor before they continue.
We're using his. The audio is fine.
I don't think you can see it right now, but if you look over there at the scorers table, you can see a sparkling ice, which was our sponsor last game.
Oh, it was. I did not get a chance to watch last game. Yes. We were hoping to interview a cheerleader. If you want to be interviewed.
What?
I guess. It sound like an idiot.
Zeno's camera's way on the side, but our headsets work.
Oh wait, they're
Our
good.
headsets work fine. We gotta fix
So I can.
We're having a lot of people huddle around.
Yeah.
I'm like in the video.
Yeah, you
The
were.
headsets work fine, and then we're not
Video out there.
No, you guys did really good for changing up your cheer and stuff. There was 25 people watching. There's 25 people watching live.
I'm gonna watch it when I get home. See what you know.
Yes, we've been having some mic issues, but hoping to get that fixed. We've been having some mic issues, but we're hoping to get that fixed.
So, what is it? My camera's audio not working, or?
Yeah, so we've been using Rufino's camera.
Is there what?
Looks like both teams are back to warming up, though.
Still got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
When I just keep switching back and forth, and it looks like
So, Elliot, what's your predictions for second half?
I don't know. Leavitt had a strong first half. I think they can make up some time.
Yeah,
Don't
I
know.
agree.
I think their defense could work a little harder, but their offense is pretty good.
Yeah.
that's what we did the whole
But still,
first
it's
half.
kind of early season, so have
Yeah,
some
it
things
is.
to work out.
Or like a honking seal when I cough or laugh or anything. Did you see me fall?
Yeah.
Could actually do that right
The-
now. Just 2.5
I
minutes.
mentioned it on here. I am actually live right now. Yep.
All right.
Love you, Abby. I was like, oh, it looks like a hard.
They can still hear you.
Yeah, I know. It's like you didn't hit him.
Can I say hi?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Just talk.
What do I say?
Just talk. Anything.
Whoa.
27 people watching.
Hi.
Wait, can I say my name?
This is Abby. Hello. That was actually Abby Connolly. She was one of the cheerleaders out there.
And
Is our sound working right now, Lauren? Can you tell me that?
What do you guys think of the game? There's what?
Is the sound working right now?
What do you guys think of the game? What
Can
what have you guys thought of the game?
hear us through this camera? All right, awesome. I don't know why it's fixed.
Yeah, I figured.
I did
Hi,
just do
Connolly.
I think we have the audio correct. So actually,
But right now they have I guess I
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do is
They're
this.
definitely one of the only.
Can you guys go get the ask which cheerleaders wanted to be interviewed? They were gonna, I think it was like Chloe was going to come over to get
Yeah.
interviewed, and I'm
Be
not sure
interviewed.
anybody else. Can you tell them to come on over? And I'm going to kick you two off for a second.
Okay. Do you need me to go do a camera
Getting
or?
fired.
Hold on. Do you want to use yours through that because his phone's going to die? Or you can let Rufino use your phone.
All right, we're getting fired.
Yes. Elliot, you can go back in your camera because it works now. And we can hop on. Actually, should we get both? You can interview both too.
Oh my goodness! We've got Kerrigan and Chloe here with us, folks.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hi.
I tell you what, I was not on air when you guys were doing your routine. I was busy screaming and hooting and hollering.
You know, Gray, you are our #1 supporter.
I try to be your #1 supporter. I don't know. I don't know if I am or not succeeding at that. But guys, absolutely fabulous. I will tell you right now. I don't want to insult anyone when I say this, but it looks like you guys are having so much fun this year.
Honestly, like, we are. Our biggest struggle, honestly, is the closeness of our team. I feel like because there's such a big age difference, and only 4 people have been on a team together before,
Right.
it's that makes it hard, but we're really working to come together, and it's going really well.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's getting along. Everybody's having fun. I see you guys when you're practicing after school. There's laughter. I feel like it's just turned a corner, shall we say?
Oh yeah, the fact that there's laughter and we are. I hate to offend anyone too, but 10 times better than we were last year already.
Yeah.
Is.
I think it's fair to say that you guys have also taken a different approach, just maybe in the way you guys are taking on the season, the way things are being represented to you. I just feel like everything's done with a smile this year. I feel like we've injected some new blood into that program, and I think we're having fun. Would you agree?
Yeah, our coach has a really big play in that too. She's really tries to keep our practices fun, but also productive at the same time.
Andrea, great cheerleader when she was here, and then I believe, was it UMaine she cheered at? Did she cheer at UMaine?
I think she did.
She was. She's great. Plus, she does the element cheering.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And
That-
plus-
and that's really successful.
Yeah, she does very well with that, and she's just a nice person. Like I like talking. I've known her for, my goodness, a very long time. I won't tell you how long because it will make me feel very old. But yeah, she's a great girl, and her daughters are coming up through. We got one as a sophomore, correct? And then there's another one that's going to be a freshman next year, or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping by. When's your next competition?
Monday the 20th at KVAC's, and then we're coming back here to show it off again at the girls' game.
Oh yeah. All right, girls. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.
You too, Gray. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, so we'll make the transition back here. And Falmouth has come out to a quick 12-point lead here. I've lost my pencil, but I will tell you what.
Oh, you have some stats for us as well.
Yeah, the Simmons. The Simmons. I think Don Arcillo has a hard time doing this stuff.
Do you
when
think
he's
one of the
announcing
cheerleaders
games.
took it?
You know
There's
what?
a pen.
Guys, do we need a clue book? I think we need a clue book.
To determine what just happened. We have Elliot here for second half commentary.
I
Elliot?
can't hear Davis.
Yeah, you just got to go with it.
You're just going to have to deal with it.
Hopefully they can hear you, and I think they can.
We're going to have a ball drive for some new headsets.
Yeah.
Not headgear in the sense of the 1987
Like, not like
headgear
braces straightening out our
braces.
teeth headgear. Those
Yes.
the big headgear.
The
lens
medieval
that comes down over your eyes.
Yeah, if
Yeah, the wires.
if anyone listening right now remembers the braces headgear and wore it, put a comment in the comment section. I tell you
I
what,
almost had to get those.
single-handedly, the reason I didn't have a girlfriend for most
Was all the headgear?
was the
I
headgear.
don't believe that was the only reason.
I'm going to say it was, Mr. Davis, and I think that's what I'm going to stick with.
Mr. Gray, as we get rolling here into the third quarter, I guess
Yeah.
I can change where it says first half there. Can you give us the score update? You found out?
Yeah, so I went over and cheated and looked in the book. We got White Hathaway had 10 in the first quarter, and then Colborne had 7. What they don't keep track of over there in the books is the amount of rebounds. I couldn't find that, but I will tell you that Simmons had 15 in the first half. He's already added to that this quarter. We are almost 3 minutes in here, but Simmons was by far the leading scorer for them.
And we've already lost track. These scores are already out of date.
I know it's like the ADHD just gets me. I don't know. Maybe the medication's worn off at this time of night, Mr. Davis. I don't.
You know
what I'm saying?
It's the A and the H.
Yeah.
And the D.
And the D.
We did get some. All right, as we see Cole with a nice move inside, but he couldn't finish it.
Here we go. We got Coyne leading the charge. Going to kick over to Simmons. Back over to Coyne. Back over to Williams. Over to Petrie here. Back outside to Simmons. Everything, guys, is going to run through Simmons. And I tell you what, if I was their coach, I would try to make that happen that way too. Seems like a very mature, responsible player. As he throws in, I was just off, but a deep three there.
And also, if I didn't know anything about the game, I would assume, since the coach has 1,000 wins, that him giving it to him is the right play. I would assume both from the player and the coach perspective.
I'm going to assume, this is hard for me to say.
Yep.
But
Go say it, though.
Their coach
knows more about basketball than you.
You know, I hate to admit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watch a lot of ESPN.
I watched yeah. You might know more about.
Petrie's going to get another one, a quick one, and he is trying to stare down Mr. Treadwell right now, and I don't know if that's going to work out that well. Mr. Treadwell's been doing this for a long time. He's still staring him down, which I think is becoming a little humorous. He's walked away now. But Petrie has come up with 2 quick fouls.
We still have some audio problems, but I think I may have fixed them. We'll find out in a minute.
And we're going to go with Bossy in the corner.
Oh!
In and out. Simmons leading the charge again. Josiah right on his hip. Oh! Over to Coyne. Coyne's going to go up and under, but he's going to say Melanson got him on the floor before the shot.
So, we did get an update. We were discussing Dirigo. 300 students.
300 students, and they won the class, I think at the time, Class C state championship in both football and
I
soccer.
believe that is correct. Titletown up in
Titletown up in Dirigo.
Oh, and there
I mean,
nice
we got a lot of
by
titles
Coyne.
too, so.
What was that?
We got a lot of titles too.
We've got some titles. The state championship football trophy still has not made it into the trophy cabinet yet. I still think it's on its.
Is it like the torch?
You know what it is? It's like the Stanley Cup, where everybody has a day with it. I think. I know that we went to very.
Well, what are you going to be able to do with a football trophy?
You know what? There's a lot of posing and kissing of the football state championship
like with the
trophy.
Stanley Cup, you can like eat cereal.
People eat cereal out of it, yeah, and drink beverages out of it and stuff like that.
Ooh. Why it went deep
But I feel
there.
like at that point it just turns into like a drinking challenge and less of a trophy.
Wyatt Hathaway with a deep 3 there. I'd say Dad wasn't happy with that shot selection.
Didn't approve of that. The depth, maybe.
Wyatt's a natural scorer, but that one's a little tough.
Hornets need to get another one of their hut stretches here, down by 14.
Yeah, I think Coach Hath had hope for, it's a good timeout call. They've come out here and kind of toasted us up a little bit. We had 25 at the half, and we scored 3, and they've scored a dozen. So
that's not great.
It's not good stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not great. So Rufino Driscoll over there with a good camera angle, going to show Coach Hathaway getting after it, doing some coaching.
Yep.
Hunter Hayes, as you see in the back with the towel, talking to Deegan Jordan. Hunter Hayes had the Liz Frank fracture in the top of his foot against Foxcroft in the 3rd game of the year in football.
And now he was wheeling around for a while. What do you call that thing?
You know what I call that thing? Awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. I mean, it almost makes me wish you did have a broken leg. The little broken leg scooter
for those
thing.
of you who don't know, and now instead of crutches, if you have a lower extremity, they give you this scooter where you kneel on it with the injured leg. You put your knee on this pad.
Yeah.
And
you just fly up and down the halls.
You scoot along, and I'll tell you, at a certain point, unfortunately, I think we had 3 in the building,
Yeah.
all football players.
But they were all able
Garrett
to
J.
do
Bush
some
was
sick
really
tricks on
making good use of his.
Trevor Bossy had one, and Hunter.
Yep. And then, of course, their friends want to borrow it.
And when Trevor and Hunter went to football games, when packing equipment, we had to account for their scooters.
Oh.
To make the travel.
You got to have all the scooters
We had
there.
to make sure we had room in the bed of the pickup that follows the bus.
Although I did see them do some bunny hops. They were able to do some tricks on them.
Get some air.
Yeah.
We could have had maybe a team that competes in that. Some sort of a scooter team.
Maybe an X Games type situation. Yes.
That would be a Buzz Media.
Yes. Ooh, nice.
Josiah had great drive.
I tell you what, Josiah's gone strong. So Josiah in the offseason has worked out with Z-Bond Fitness. Zach Bonavie, little plug for Zach, doing a great job up there in the Wilton, Farmington, J. Livermore area. Personal trainer. And I tell you what, Josiah's game has changed dramatically with the addition of about 15 pounds of muscle. His ability to play above the rim at this point has gone up. Petrie with the 3-ball, leaves it hanging up there. And guys, it's a 17-point lead coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, this one was close for a long time, but
it's almost
Falmouth has really extended. Now this is with 2:20 to go. I know back from my, White goes from deep and hits. My days of playing NBA Live, what I tried to do at this point was get it in striking distance, less than 10.
Yes, less than 10 for the fourth.
And I know that not from coaching, not from playing, but from playing extensive video game basketball.
Well, I did see you coaching up the Falmouth coach, David Halligan,
yes.
Before the game. I tell you what I am most impressed with Falmouth is they can score. However, their defense
they can defend
is very good.
Right.
Their switches, their man-to-man skills, their team defense, their ability to box out, fundamentally just very, very good. As I say that,
speaking of the fun,
Cole
putting
Morin,
the fun in fundamental right there.
Cole Morin gets a rebound and puts it up. Cole's
and when
had
it
a really
doesn't,
strong
we need a
game.
3 right now, because if we hit a 3, you know what?
We are within striking
We'd be
distance.
within striking distance.
And Josiah went up to get it, and he got the ball, I tell you that, but I think he also got him with the body. Mr. Davis, I was instructed by not the boss of bosses, who in my opinion is Kim Brandt.
Okay.
But the boss.
Eben Shaw.
Yes, that yellow was a very prominent color in the Falmouth uniform, because I heard there was a little back and forth between you and Mr. Shaw on Saturday.
Yes.
About the
there
colors.
was a Falmouth trivia question at the ski race, the Roy Varney Classic, because it asked the color of their uniforms.
And I wasn't there for it.
And the trivia question said that their uniform was blue and white, but that was their ski uniform.
Did you ever get an interview with the bean boot driver?
We did not get the bean boot driver, which is disappointing. Now.
Oh no! I think he fell down.
I wonder what the back. I wonder what's in the
down.
back of that bean boot truck.
Bean boots.
It's a boot full of boots, I think. Maybe we can get a zoom in on the Falmouth uniform. We'll have to talk to Hannah here, because one thing that I'm noticing in yellow is that is a ship steering wheel, is what I would call it.
They have matching tracksuits.
You notice that? It's like the.
Where
they are from the part of the state where all mascots are ship based.
Are yacht based.
Yeah.
Yes, I would
agree.
So
because there's what the Yachtsmen, the Clippers,
the shipbuilders, the Clippers, the I make way more money than you.
Yes.
And I own a cool ski boat.
Now Falmouth is the Yachtsmen?
The Yachtsmen, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, there's something kind of.
I mean, maybe they don't mean it as like a haha, I own a yacht. Maybe they mean it like. I don't know. I was trying to help them out there. I don't know. Cole Morin, though, with another rebound and put back.
I think I also have to give credit to Morse. So Bath, they're the shipbuilders. They're not. Yeah, we did find your pencil.
Hey,
we
Hannah.
Can get the camera.
Can we
located.
Can we get a zoom in right here on this
pencil? This pencil's been missing for quite a while.
Yeah, I've been looking for this pencil for approximately one full quarter.
And as it turns out, it's tucked right in there.
Yeah, we found it. So I tell you what, it just shows the depth of my intelligence.
You know, what's our sponsor for this game?
It's a very shallow thing.
Sponsor, we've got Polar seltzer water.
Polar seltzer water.
Lemon,
Yes.
natural, 100%.
Brought to you by Polar Seltzer Water.
Oh, we're not even opening it. We're just having.
I haven't opened it because I've been so busy attempting to fix the audio
Fix the audio issues.
for so much time.
You
that
know,
I
next
forgot
time
to,
we need to
forgot
work on
hydrate.
mini inserts that we can do that are like actual advertisements.
I have yet to receive my case of ice from the Ice people because last week they were our sponsor.
Want me to email them, or have you already done that?
I'm gonna.
Elliot, if you could be our business manager to get some actual sponsorships lined up for Buzz Media.
Right. I mean,
You know, that has like zero sugar in it. We could sell that at the school.
It's true.
It is. It's
Only natural
delicious.
flavors.
I'm gonna shout out here to Zebon Fitness because
This is the section of the game where we just start shouting out to all kinds of people.
we're pandering.
Yeah.
Zebon Fitness, Zach Bonavie. I've known him since. I've known him since birth. Really. I was in the room. Not a lot of people know that, but Coach Bonavie, I'm very, very close. And hey,
Were you assisting on that at all?
speaking of, well, no.
About 10 seconds to go in the third quarter if you want to know what's happening.
Tina actually very violently insisted that I leave.
Great tip in.
Not so
hate
much
to
of a
see
buzzer
it.
beater.
Tell you what, things have gone poorly, and I'm not going to lie to you. Coach Hathaway's wife, in that heave, who threw that heave at the end down at the court? Coach Hathaway's wife sitting on the floor taking pics, got hit with the ball.
She did get hit with the ball.
And I'm wondering if Wyatt Hathaway
hit his mom.
And I tell you what, no soup for you when they get home. You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
soup.
I was in Portland, and that was someone's license plate.
No soup for you.
Hey, I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
This conversation is all over the place.
It is
but
all over the
The
place.
cheerleaders were just doing a thing.
A thing, I believe that was a pyramid.
Yeah. All right. So is a stunt like one move, or is there just like a
s-
lot of things they do that are called stunts?
Well, when you talk about stunts, usually you're talking about the defensive line. And a
Okay.
stunt is something that happens. A blitz involves a linebacker, where a stunt is primarily,
yeah. So I assume it's
cheering.
the same.
Cheering.
Do you think there are a lot of blitzing?
They could be
And do you think your head cheerleader has to be ready for the blitz?
I mean, I think they got to call it up.
Right.
The head cheerleader's going to say, call out the Mike backer.
Right. You got to see if they can handle it.
And, you got to see who's going B gap, who's got A gap, Make sure the A,
Right.
you got to
What
be
is
careful.
going wrong with our other
You
camera?
got to be careful. I feel like, is somebody gone unconscious?
Yeah.
Can
We don't know if Rufino's okay.
Can we get an eye on Rufino and make sure he is
Wow.
not?
I see him.
That's his view.
But where
We'll get
is
back
the
to the real
camera?
view.
All right, here we go.
Down by 15. Hornets right now.
I
My
would-
goal for them is to get within striking distance in the next 2 minutes.
Striking, yes.
Right now we're down by 15. We got to get it to 9.
I got to think that Hathaway is going to try to get some quick hoops
Oh.
here. That's one, but I tell you, Cole Morin, another rebound. He's got to be close. He's got to be in the teens with the rebounds, and he might be closing in on the Dennis Rodman number of 20.
Is that a Dennis Rodman 20?
I like to refer to the Dennis Rodman number because Dennis Rodman, I believe, for a year in the NBA, averaged 20 rebounds a game.
And he averaged 3 hair colors a week.
And 4 wardrobe changes
We
a day.
have a
Yeah. And TMZ
Cameraman.
wasn't around.
TMZ was
or he
not
might
around.
we
not
have a Channel 8 News reporter.
We do have Channel 8 News here.
Oh.
I mean, the coverage for them is not going to be as good as
Right.
our coverage. And we're going to have an over the back. And I'm going to tell you right now, Ethan McKee, from the way he's reacting, does not. I'm going to say he
Disagrees?
outright disagrees.
Yeah. A gentleman's
A
disagreement.
gentleman's disagreement. I think there was a leather glove that was slapped across the face.
Yes, I do believe he challenged the ref to a duel.
Challenge.
Challenge.
Challenge. Yes.
Wyatt brings it up. Down by 13.
Over to Melanson. Melanson's looking to penetrate a little bit. Kicks back out to Wyatt. We got baseline runner and Bossy. And
Pudding. Did you hear that?
Mr. Hathaway puts it in.
That was the rim noise.
The rim noise. That's amazing that we
Ba-ding.
have.
Oh, and quickly
Should
the
we
other
try
way.
a new section in Buzz Media history?
What is the Buzz Media history?
Just a new section in the live stream.
History.
History.
I did discuss some history last game. Most rebounds ever in a single game.
What about the weather in the next coming few days?
You can't even let me get through the history, and you're
Elliot?
already asking about
Elliot
the
likes
weather.
calling the shots. I think he wants to be an executive producer.
I think
that's where we're going.
I think he needs to be in the van, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they do at games? Like there's a truck in the truck, they call it now. I think in the 80s it was a van, like an Econoline van.
Not down by the river, however.
No, which is my favorite area to be in. However, I think it's now like a tractor-trailer truck. And Keegan Melanson basically screens Josiah and leaves open Nico, and Nico's going to miss that one. And Hathaway is looking to bring the ball up. He's going to stop and pop, and we got another one.
I think my thing might just be sound effects.
For those of you watching, I just got an update here on my cell phone. Camden Jordan, defensive end and split end for Leavitt football for the last 4 years, has been named a finalist for the Gaziano, which is the best defensive line player in the entire state. He's one of 3 finalists for the defensive side. There's also an offensive side.
And obviously we couldn't have one of those as well.
And there's a distinct possibility that we do. I have not heard from that player yet, but we do have somebody in the running
that could potentially
be a finalist. We do not know.
We have not know the. And that would be
Riley Parmenter, otherwise known as Christopher Parmenter. Simmons is going to go up. Come up short, and I tell you what, guys.
Field jump ball. That was a great scramble by the Falmouth player there.
This Simmons kid is something special, folks. His attitude is spectacular in what I'm seeing. His effort is well above average, I should say. And his ability to score and make it look very, very smooth.
Might want to change the quarter.
We could get a timeout here from Coach Halligan. And as we've discussed earlier in the game, we think that Coach Halligan knows what he's doing.
Because of the 1,000.
1,000 wins. I have just graduated to 1,000-piece puzzles.
Yeah, really?
Okay, and he has a win for every piece.
You ever do one of those floor puzzles?
I'm sorry.
Those are fun.
Like laminate flooring, I put that in.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
count?
right. That's fun.
Counts as a puzzle.
I have a U.S. map puzzle if you want.
It goes
right on the floor. It's like.
How big is it? Is it 1-to-1?
Like,
does it take you like a summer?
No.
Because it's 1-to-1. Like Maine is the size of Maine.
Maine is the size of one piece. It is about the size of this table that we're on. It is not. I wish we had a U.S. map puzzle that was the size of the basketball court.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Because that would be fun, and it would be a good winter carnival activity.
Stephen Wright said that he had a puzzle of North America, and it was 1-to-1 ratio, and he took a summer off and folded it.
Big fan of the Stephen Wright.
Saw him at Plymouth State. I've never laughed so hard in my entire life. Like it was one of those moments you're laughing so hard you want him to stop talking so you can catch your breath.
I woke up in the morning and my apartment had been robbed and everything had been replaced with an exact replica.
Exact replica. It's just.
I like the echo of my.
I'm just following up.
Now we're just stealing stand-up from the 80s. That's what you get here on Buzz Media.
Oh, Stephen Wright-isms are awesome. If you don't know who he is and you're watching along, it's worth a Google. He's worth a Google.
Yeah. 4.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, here we go. Williams up front. He's going to get it knocked around a little bit. Out back to Simmons, who seems to be the safe space for Falmouth. Keegan Melanson working hard on Simmons. Simmons is going to nice dish inside to McKee, and McKee's got a few points just having good position tonight. That's a 13-point lead, 4 minutes to go. Looking for Josiah coming off the baseline screen. Inside to Bossy. Bossy's going to try to make room. Comes up short. And we're off and racing with Petrie. He's going to wait for the cavalry to follow. There isn't a lot to say here.
No.
I mean, Falmouth is, I think tonight what we saw is a very, very well-rounded basketball team in Falmouth.
Would you call it a well-oiled machine?
I think if
What is the ship equivalent of a well-oiled machine, like a well-clipped yacht?
well,
Or
all the lines
trimmed.
all the lines are taut. I don't know.
A tautly trimmed
taut line.
If you're in the chat and you can tell us.
Yeah, what the
correct
equivalent
name
would be.
for like the sails are
Trim the mainsail.
The first mate is.
Or if we have a pirate watching, I feel like are pirates still a thing? But I don't. You know what I mean? I don't
Actually, like if
down off
you
the
were
Horn of
going to be
Africa,
the
right?
if you're going to be the rival of Falmouth and Yarmouth and Morris, you really should be the Pirates.
I would say the
'Cause
pirates,
then-
or maybe just the Leavitt 18th century cannons. But that's going to be hard to fit on a jersey.
I'm not opposed.
You know what I mean? The 18th century cannons.
You know, everything's hard if you don't try.
I tell you what, you know who doesn't like having cannons anymore is Maine Maritime.
Yeah, because of the whole incident with the cannons and the person
guys,
and the.
If you're watching and you have not seen the cannon incident at Maine Maritime, that is also worth a Google.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google that one. Never
So
heard of
yeah,
that.
Elliot, if you're not familiar, can you tell Elliot because he might not know this?
Yeah, I don't know this.
Mr. Gray.
So
there was a cannon.
There was at Maine Maritime, you know, at a football game. Wonderful facility, wonderful school, by the way. But they had a fan.
Also, a lot of ship people.
A lot of ship people. They had a fan section. Oh, Keegan Melanson.
Oh.
And we're within 12 with 3 minutes to go.
Well, not quite striking distance.
And not quite. And a touchdown was scored, and a spectator just off the football field brought a homemade cannon, which I didn't know you could do, and I think is probably not allowed anymore.
Well, I've heard of potato cannons, but I don't think
No,
it was a
this
potato
was
This is
cannon.
a legit cannon. I do know that, like, back circa 1990 or on Bear Pond, there were a lot of cannons.
A lot of cannons, yes.
A lot of cannons.
Yes, I agree with that as Williams puts in his first try.
Since fireworks weren't allowed at that time.
Yes.
So
and
obviously it was all cannon.
an official calls a touchdown. There's a touchdown on the field. The official's walking off to kind of reset and get ready for kickoff. And the person who brought the cannon fires it off directly at the head of the official. Unintentional. It was not
Now, there was
intentional.
not a cannonball in it.
No, it
he
was.
did not shoot the head off the official.
It was the wadding, but I'm going to tell you, at first glimpse, when you watch it, you're surprised that the man's head does not fall off.
Right, because of the sound waves.
But the sound wave.
Like, if you, as a science teacher, you'd understand that sound waves could actually, like,
I'll have to look into
do
that.
damage.
I don't know many science teachers. But what I will say is that it actually went to court. It was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, because you can't do that to
So when
people.
was this?
You can't.
This was last year,
last
right?
football season, like this last fall.
Oh, okay. I think I did hear about that.
And the person who shot the cannon, a prominent businessman in the state, I'm sure nothing intentional. And I'm sure this person feels horrible. But yeah, it kind of became a thing. So here we are, 2:26 left to go in the game. It's an 11-point lead for Falmouth. And the Hornets are trying to claw and scratch their way back into this game.
We're
hoping it's not too little too
the
late.
key thing to get is to get within striking distance.
It's, you know, if
Because you get within 9, and then it's just 3-3-3, and it's time.
it's bang. I mean,
Just
anything
like
can
that.
happen.
Just like that. But you
Anything
got to get
can
within
happen.
striking
Still
distance.
2 minutes, though. Plenty
Right.
of time.
The issue here is that we're going to have to deal with here is that
Nice pass.
Falmouth is a very, very disciplined team.
Yeah.
I am very
Impressed?
impressed with the discipline. Defensively, offensively,
Special teams?
Special teams. It's impressive.
You got to. It's 3 phases there.
It's 3 phases.
I'm not sure what the third phase.
Everybody forgets the third phase.
Because there's times in basketball when nobody has possession of the ball.
It's
right?
true. I feel like there's
Tip off?
transitions. Oh, I feel like that was maybe a little bit of a touch foul, but I understand. But it's not bad because what's going to happen here is
What's going to happen here?
Leavitt sending Falmouth to the free throw line, and we have been, well, I would say one of the bright spots for us tonight is rebounding.
Yep. But they neutralize that when the shot goes in.
Yeah, the issue is we're fouling Simmons. I don't know who to foul on the floor right now.
We may actually just be inspiring people to bring cannons to Leavitt, as is showing up in the chat.
Yeah, let me go out and say, for the sake of my job, let me go out and say, please do not
bring a cannon on the school grounds.
On the school premises.
I think all of our bosses on every level.
At every level. The wonderful Miss Brandt.
Right.
Hornets and cannons have nothing to do.
Hornets don't really be stirring up a nest of trouble.
I mean, Hornets don't need cannons to fly.
No,
That's not the saying at all.
63-48. Now, experimenting with cannons in your own home.
Absolutely. Well, maybe not absolutely. I feel like
potato cannons.
Potato cannons banned at UMF when I was in college.
Really? I think they're illegal.
Because of the shooting.
What, potato
Well, they were
cannons?
illegal in the town of Farmington,
Yes.
I know, by town ordinance.
I think they're illegal. Everybody.
What? They can't be illegal.
What, potato cannons or real cannons?
Potato cannons, I believe. Most people our age, I should say, Mr. Davis, we're pretty close in age, have probably either had fun or maybe even built a potato cannon.
You get the WD-40 out there or various other fueling.
What I will tell you is you'll be surprised how much damage you can do to the side of a car with a potato.
Yes, I wouldn't think you should. I don't even know if we should be discussing this. I don't even know what a potato cannon is.
It was settled. The case was settled,
Should you make everyone who's watching sign a waiver? That way they can't take any of us to court.
Please.
31 families.
There will be no
none of
cannons
you guys
allowed
can take us
signs
to
up.
court.
Oh, wait, now, we have a minute and a half to go. The Hornets down by 16. I still don't have the answer of what the ship equivalent
of a well-oiled
machine is, and there must be somebody that knows that.
There's a sailor. Mr. Grimshaw's a sailor.
Yeah. He's not watching the game,
He's clearly not watching.
Well, we got, 31 people watching? Does anyone know the answer?
Somebody have anything to do with the
well-oiled machine?
If nobody knows, you can use a lifeline.
Trimmed. I think something about trimmed.
I
feel like there's some and fair winds or something.
Fair.
There's something they say for Navy. I've heard this a saying.
Every time we bring up a sailboat, I think of the scene in Tommy Boy. Every single time when he's just out in his dinghy. Oh! 3-ball from Josiah. We're gonna get a quick timeout here, and I tell you what, we're within 14.
Still never opened your ad. Your ads.
I have not opened my Polar. That was it's strictly advertising. This isn't even real.
No,
it isn't.
It's hard to find it's harder to find fake ones than real ones.
Right.
So I'm
this
impressed.
is like when little kids play with
Yes, when you
they play with the fake groceries
in kindergarten when you have a little store.
This is what I did. This is just a store.
That is a store.
Natural cellar.
Empty
Seltzer.
Yes.
There's not really anything
it's completely
here.
plastic, actually.
Natural
There's
flavor.
nothing,
Yeah. This doesn't.
It's all made up.
This is nothing.
You cannot drink it.
In fact, if you were to put that in a cannon, no, we should stay away from cannon talk.
No, you wouldn't want to can that.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex Cora done for the Red Sox for the sports update. This is according to Miss Labrie, who I trust.
No, I would.
I mean,
there's a lot of
totally
things.
trust that.
There's a lot of things I may question with Caroline Labrie, but it would not be Red Sox information.
Can we get a shot of the Channel 8 cameraman now?
I tell you
before
what,
he's gone.
He looks like he is having the most fun.
Did we already get him? Let's get him again. We are now going to bring you him filming us.
That's impressive.
Because I feel like that's the sort of coverage. The game
is
live right now.
That's what you get out of Buzz
in the
Media.
last minute. But what we're seeing is the Channel 8 guy filming us. We're bringing that to you right now.
What you're missing is Nico Petro, dribbling the ball around, us trying to get the ball in foul, which we did. So
but what you might see later tonight, if you're watching Channel 8, you might see that.
You might see
and
that
you'll
firsthand.
We just gave you a behind the scenes.
We saw behind the scenes of
him filming
the
what
scenes.
you're going to see later.
Yes. And Nico is going to extend the lead here with his first foul shot. They're in the double bonus here.
Thoughts on the Alex Cora situation?
I mean, really, I think once the decision came down that they were going to punish people with a full season,
right.
I'm surprised that didn't happen that day.
Yeah.
But
saw it coming. And I will let anybody know if they're unsure. We do not use Buzz Media in any way to get video signals or any sort of cheating scandal. I wouldn't want anyone to question.
No. In
First
fact,
of all, because I
mean,
don't actually even know how we do it, but if
well,
we did, we wouldn't.
I was
going
to say the intelligence level of the people behind the scenes here at Buzz Media
We
may
can
not be
barely-
high enough.
We can barely make audio work.
I mean,
so I'm
we're
not
just excited
sure.
that people are hearing us right now.
We hope.
Like we're really just it's like we all got out of a clown car to do this game.
You know, in retrospect, that sound thing was my fault.
You know, I feel like you didn't have to say that. I mean, I don't think anybody.
You mean because people already knew that it was my fault?
I was gonna let it go. I mean,
I can't really hear anything that Davis is saying.
Yeah, well, that's a different audio problem. That's not my fault.
No, that is.
That's something to do with our equipment. But the audio not working in the first half is our fault.
We're hoping that Polar Seltzer buys us a new headset. And,
or sparkling ice.
Sparkling ice or Z-Bond.
I once got back when Angela's
we
was
should
Stretz,
definitely email.
I once gave them free advertising in return for a free coffee in the morning.
We should definitely start emailing some sparkling ice. Because
so we've got. I'm sorry. We should probably just mention that Nico gets put down to the floor pretty hard. 19 seconds left, and Coach Hathaway is. This is the equivalent of the white flag. This is.
We're sending in the.
We're putting in the subs and.
Calling it a day.
Yeah, we're all done, Coach.
If the clock was on the screen, which it is not, it would say 19.6 seconds.
Yep. We're
close
saying
game.
It's the job of the team that is losing
to surrender.
To say, hey, we're done. We'll sub. I have been in football games where the losing team has done that, being the Leavitt Hornets losing badly, and the other team has ignored it and put 55 up on us. Which, hey, it happens. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. But congratulations goes out to the Yachtsmen of Falmouth.
Yep. Congratulations to the Yachtsmen and Camden Jordan.
Nico's
to the cheerleaders for their performance. Any other congratulations?
I think congratulations to Alex Cora
for bringing us a World Series. Potentially under,
and hopefully we'll get to keep that trophy.
And maybe slightly tainted.
Yes.
Congratulations to Dirigo for winning those 2 championships.
Yes, absolutely. Congrats to Ryan LaRoche over there. It just looks great. It just looks good over there.
Congratulations to you, the viewers, for telling us the audio didn't work.
Yes,
so that we can fix it.
That.
You're the real heroes.
We'll get a quick.
You're like the executive producers, really, from your homes.
Ryan LaRoche, hand up on his hip. When you dip, I dip. We dip.
Yeah. Congratulations to you for that 1990s reference that I really appreciated. Congratulations for Channel 8 for coming here to film.
Yes, absolutely.
There's
He's
the man
still here.
himself.
I'm like,
hey, how about the news of Kim Block retiring today?
I did see that.
And head injury. What was the head injury from?
I don't know. I saw that on Twitter.
We'll have to look
Kim
into
Block,
that.
WGME Channel 13 news person
since 1981.
Yeah.
Kim Block, like the rally racer, or
no?
Different
I don't believe she's a rally racer. Although that would explain the head injury.
That maybe there was a.
No, she's just a local
Channel
13
news anchor. Has been since 1981.
Yeah, wow, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I did see that she was retiring.
They said 39 years of being on the air, which is just under. I need to teach for 73 years.
Sawyer Hathaway ends things on a good note. And I actually just realized I hadn't updated the score in a little bit.
But Sawyer Hathaway puts in a bomb to make it 54-70.
And we'll get that score on the screen.
End the game.
And then we will tell you.
Oh, it looks like we're going to have something done here. I don't know what's going on, but keep filming. Keep filming. I don't know what's happening here.
This is why the Channel 8 guys here, maybe.
What are we doing here?
They are lining up. Red Rover?
Oh, there was no shaking hands tonight. No shaking hands tonight. Do you know why there was no shaking hands tonight?
Because of the flu.
Influenza.
Oh, so they're doing a post-game.
That is something that happens.
Is that what just
that is fairly common, to be honest with you. I've seen it happen in all sports.
But did you see this post-game thing? When they
I think the guys that did hug and were the guys that were playing each other already tonight, and they probably had been all over each other already.
Right.
But yeah,
and then you got to just disinfect that.
Yeah, as far as everybody touching everybody on both teams, I think they kind of
That makes sense. It looked like we were seeing some sort of a moment there, but you also got a chance to see Channel 8 filming it.
I know. So another great moment from behind the scenes. So
all right, thank you.
We are going to sign off, gang. Thanks for watching tonight, and we'll see